Listen up, you lot. We're about to embark on a culinary journey that will take your taste buds from the back alleys of Naples to the sun-kissed shores of California. You think you know pizza? Think again. We're talking about the real deal, the kind of pizza that'll make you want to slap your mama. With joy, of course. Get ready to dive into the world's best pizzas. We're starting in Naples, Italy, the birthplace of pizza. This isn't some fancy-pants, over-the-top creation. This is Margherita, the Don Corleone of pizzas. Simple, classic, and bursting with flavor. You've got your thin, crispy crust, your sweet San Marzano tomatoes, fresh mozzarella cheese, and a sprinkle of basil. That's it. No need to complicate perfection. The tomatoes have got to be ripe, the mozzarella has to be the real deal, and the basil, well, it should taste like it's been kissed by the Italian sun. Don't even think about using that pre-grated cheese from a packet, you hear me? We're not animals. Get yourself a block of fresh mozzarella and grate it yourself. The difference is night and day. Tear the basil delicately and scatter it over the pizza with love and care. One bite of a well-made margherita, and you'll understand why this pizza has been a classic for centuries. It's the perfect balance of flavors and textures, a true testament to the beauty of simplicity. Next up, we're crossing the pond to the land of the free and the home of Pepperoni Pizza. Look, I'm not gonna lie, I have a soft spot for this American classic. It's like the rebellious younger brother of the margherita, all grown up and ready to party. You've got your same basic foundation of crust, sauce, and cheese, but then bam! You hit it with a tidal wave of spicy, salty pepperoni. And don't be shy with it either. We're talking pepperoni overload, with every slice practically begging you to take a bite. The key is to use high-quality pepperoni that's got a good balance of spice and fat. You want it to crisp up nicely in the oven, forming those little cups of flavor that burst in your mouth with each bite. And let's not forget about the cheese. You need a good melting cheese like mozzarella or provolone to stand up to all that pepperoni. It's the pizza equivalent of a juicy burger or a big plate of fries. So go on, indulge yourself. We're heading back to Italy, but this time we're going for the royal treatment. This is Neapolitan Pizza, and it's got more rules and regulations than a Michelin-starred restaurant. But trust me, it's worth it. First off, forget that thick, doughy crust you're used to. Neapolitan pizza is all about a thin, delicate crust with those beautiful, slightly charred air pockets. That's how you know it's been cooked in a scorching, hot, wood-fired oven, just like they do in Naples. Then you've got your simple, fresh toppings. San Marzano tomatoes, buffalo mozzarella, a drizzle of olive oil, and a sprinkle of basil. No pineapple, no chicken, no weird toppings that have no business being on a pizza. This is serious pizza, people. So, find yourself a pizzeria that knows how to make a proper Neapolitan pizza. Sit back and enjoy a taste of pizza perfection. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're about to enter the wild world of Chicago deep dish pizza. This is not your average pizza. This is a culinary monster truck rally on a plate. Forget thin and crispy. We're talking a thick, buttery crust that's practically a pie in itself. And the toppings? They don't mess around in Chicago. We're talking mountains of cheese, rivers of sauce, and enough meat to satisfy a pack of wolves. You take a bite of that cheesy, saucy, meaty goodness, and all your worries just melt away. The key to a good Chicago deep dish is all in the layering. First comes the crust, then a layer of cheese. Yes, cheese goes first. Followed by your chosen toppings, and finally, a generous ladle of sauce on top. It's a thing of beauty, really. Alright, you lot, get ready to grab a slice of the Big Apple. We're talking New York-style pizza. The pizza that's as iconic as the city itself. Big, bold, and always ready to go, just like New Yorkers themselves. Now this is a pizza that's meant to be eaten on the go. You fold that big, floppy slice in half, take a giant bite, and savor the flavors of the city. None of that knife and fork nonsense here, mate. The crust is the key to a good New York-style pizza. It's gotta be thin and crispy, but still strong enough to hold all those toppings. A classic New York-style pizza is all about simplicity. Tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, maybe a sprinkle of oregano, and you're good to go. So next time you're in the city that never sleeps, grab yourself a slice of New York-style pizza and experience the taste of the Big Apple. Benvenuti in Sicilia. We're about to dive into a pizza that's as bold and beautiful as the island it hails from. Sicilian pizza, or sfinzione as the locals call it, is a rectangular masterpiece that's not for the faint of heart. This pizza is all about the crust. Forget thin and crispy, we're talking thick, fluffy and airy, almost like focaccia bread. It's a blank canvas for a symphony of flavors, starting with a rich and flavorful tomato sauce, often seasoned with onions, herbs, and a touch of sweetness. Then comes the cheese, and in Sicily, they don't skimp. You'll often find a blend of cheeses including mozzarella, provolone, and even ricotta, creating a gooey, cheesy heaven in every bite. From classic combinations like tomato and onion to more adventurous options like anchovies, olives, and even breadcrumbs, Sicilian pizza is a celebration of fresh, vibrant flavors. It's a pizza that's meant to be shared with family and friends, enjoyed outdoors on a warm summer evening, a true taste of Sicilian hospitality. Chapter 7. Hawaiian, the pizza that divided a nation. Right, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather the pineapple on the pizza. Hawaiian pizza, the culinary equivalent of pineapple on pizza, has been sparking debates and dividing families since its inception. Some people love it, some people loathe it, but one thing's for sure, it's a pizza that evokes strong emotions. Now I'm not going to tell you what to think, you do you. But I will say this, Hawaiian pizza is more than just a controversial topping choice. The sweetness of the pineapple contrasts beautifully with the saltiness of the ham, creating a flavor combination that's both unexpected and strangely addictive. So, whether you're a die-hard Hawaiian fan or a staunch opponent, you can't deny that this pizza has made its mark on the culinary landscape. Buckle up, because we're about to experience the Motor City's take on pizza perfection, Detroit-style pizza. This ain't your average round pie, folks. This bad boy is baked in a square pan, resulting in a thick, chewy crust with crispy, caramelized edges that'll have you drooling. The secret to that signature Detroit crust? It's all about the pan. These deep, rectangular pans, often seasoned with years of flavor, create a crust that's crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, and bursting with savory goodness. Instead of sauce on top, it's spread directly on the dough, followed by a generous layer of cheese, often a blend of brick and mozzarella, which melts and caramelizes all the way to the edges, creating those signature crispy, cheesy edges. And the toppings? Well, they don't hold back in Detroit. From classic pepperoni to more adventurous options like mushrooms, onions, and even ground beef, Detroit-style pizza is a celebration of hearty, satisfying flavors. Get ready to shout Opa, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey to the sun-kissed shores of Greece with a pizza that's as bright and bold as the Aegean Sea Greek pizza. Now, Greek pizza might not be as globally recognized as its Italian cousin, but trust me, it's a force to be reckoned with. It's all about fresh, vibrant flavors, starting with a thick, chewy crust that's often brushed with olive oil, giving it a wonderfully savory aroma. Instead of the traditional tomato-based sauce, Greek pizza often features a tangy, garlicky sauce made with olive oil, lemon juice, and a blend of Mediterranean herbs like oregano and basil. And the cheese? Well, it wouldn't be Greek without feta, would it? Crumbled feta cheese adds a salty, tangy bite that perfectly complements the other flavors. From fresh vegetables like tomatoes, onions, and olives to savory meats like gyro meat and lamb, Greek pizza is a celebration of the bounty of the Mediterranean. Hold on to your chef hats because we're about to enter the wild world of California pizza, where culinary creativity knows no bounds. This ain't your Nana's pizza, folks. This is pizza for the adventurous eater, the foodie who's always on the hunt for the next big thing. California pizza is all about pushing boundaries, breaking the rules, and embracing fresh, seasonal ingredients. It's a celebration of the Golden State's agricultural bounty, with toppings that range from the classic to the unexpected. The crust is often made with high-quality flour, sometimes even sourdough, giving it a complex flavor and a satisfying chew. The sauce can be anything from a classic tomato sauce to a pesto base or even a white sauce made with ricotta cheese. California pizza is a blank canvas for culinary innovation. The key to a great California pizza is balance. A whirlwind tour of the world's most delicious pizzas. From the classic simplicity of a margherita to the over-the-top indulgence of a Chicago deep dish, there's a pizza out there for everyone. And remember, life's too short for bad pizza.